Hello friends, in this video I will be telling you that what are dynamic XPaths and how you can work with the dynamic XPaths in Selenium WebDriver. Okay, first let's see that what are dynamic XPaths. Okay, just open my Mozilla and I will navigate to yahoo.com. Okay, uh, uh, yahoo.com. Okay, now suppose I want to take the XPath of this search field. Okay, so I will first click on this find element firebug. Click on find element. I will search the XPath of this. So we get the XPath of this, and this is one is the static one. Now what I mean by static one is that if I take the XPath after 1 hour, this will remain the same. Okay, if I take the XPath after few moments, or maybe that time will be an hour or 5 hours, a day or 2 days, the page, it's not that we added some content in the page. It's not the absolute part. Okay, not the that we have added some new elements and that's because of this the XPath changes. Okay, so it will remain constant. If everything remains constant on this page, the XPath of this search field will remain the same. It won't be changed. That is known as static XPath. And what is this dynamic XPath? Suppose I type here Selenium. Okay, and I check the XPath of this element. Okay, and I check the element of this. Okay, you see it is changing. Now if I get the XPath of, suppose say let's this element, this is the XPath. I will open my notepad. Okay. This is my XPath. Okay, let me again visit yahoo.com. Okay, I visited again. I will type again Selenium in the search box and I will again find the XPath of this element, that is Selenium Testing Tools. I will copy this. Okay, and I will paste it here. Okay, what I will do, I will again navigate to yahoo.com. I will type Selenium again in the search box and I will again take the XPath of this element. Okay, I will copy this and paste it here. Okay, so I have taken the XPath of this element 3 times by refreshing the page, and you see all the 3 times the XPath is coming different. Okay, the page has remains the same, only the property which has changed is the time. Okay, in the course of time the XPath changes. Okay, so now if I want to click on this element, how will I click on this? Okay, because the XPath is changing. Okay, so what we can do, if we go through this, we will see a property here. What the property that this portion, or I will say up to this portion, the XPath is constant and after this it is changing. Okay, so we will make a something XPath like this. Now first made a program and I will just let you know that how we can find this element that is having the dynamic XPath. So I will make a new Java project. Okay, that I will name it my project, and under this I will make a new class and I will name it as dynamic XPath. I will include public static void main. Okay, and also what I will do, I will include my Selenium jar files here. We go to properties, Java build path, we click on add external jars. I will include all the Selenium jar files. Click on open and click on OK. Okay, so all my jar files I have been linked to this my current project, and you can see in reference libraries also. Okay, so I will make an object of WebDriver. I will write WebDriver. I will increase the font size of my window. Okay, I will go to general, appearance, color and fonts. 16, yeah, it will be good. Yeah, WebDriver driver. I will be working with the Firefox driver, so I will make an object of Firefox driver. Firefox. Yeah, Firefox driver. I will include my Java file. Okay, and I will navigate to yahoo.com. Get to http yahoo.com. After opening the website, I will also maximize my window. Driver dot driver dot manage driver dot manage dot I will want to work with Windows dot, and I will maximize my window. Or will and also I want to add some implicit wait. What the implicit wait means, that if the element is not found on the page, wait for this duration till the element becomes visible. Okay, I will write driver dot manage dot implicit wait, or timeouts, and I will use implicit waits. Okay, and time unit will be in seconds, and wait for 5 seconds. Okay, and this needs to be set. Okay, and now what I want to do, I want to type Selenium in this search field. Okay, I will find the Xpath of this search field. Okay, and I will write for this, I will write driver dot find element by dot Xpath. Okay, this is my Xpath, and I want to send text into it. Send keys, that is Selenium. Okay, so as soon as I type Selenium, these search result will be displayed here. Okay, now I want to get all these search records. How I will proceed is that whenever I will type anything here, the search result will open here. Okay, so all these search results must be having some unique property. Okay, through that unique property I will get all these elements, and from that element I will be clicking the search result number second. Okay, so let's first check, do we are getting some unique property under these elements. Let me search again. Yeah, this is the li tag, and this is the link. Okay, if I want to click it. Okay, yeah, I have this. So what I will do, I will make an Xpath if I want to find any of this element. Okay, so suppose I will just what I will do, I will get the XPath of these elements. Okay, I will get this XPath. Okay, I will get my next XPath. Okay, and I will take one more XPath. Okay, to find all these elements I need to find some unique property, and if I can see that this ID remains the same and this is the variable. Okay, so what I can do, I can use the XPath inbuilt functions. Okay, so how I can find uh, these? So let's say uh, you know, I will make my own XPath. I will say double slash. Okay, I will write this, and I will say or I will just type it here. You will get a good window, good result. So I will make an XPath something like this: asterisk. Okay, braces, and I will write starts with. There is a function starts with. Okay, so I will write here starts with. Okay, what I want that it needs to be started, I will pass arguments. That is, I want to start my ID, comma, an ID that is starting with this, or I will say an ID that is starting with this. Because my XPath after this is changing, I have seen it before also. Or to be more, I will say starting with this. Okay, now let's see how many elements I'm getting by this, so I can know that it is finding the XPath or not. If I click enter, okay, you get 53 search results. Okay, and also I want to find the elements. If I go to this, I want to find the elements which have a link under it, that is a tag. Okay, so I will also type here /a. Now see how many elements I am able to identify. I will write here /a. One node. Oh, make a mistake. I have not used the starts when this is the one. Okay, so I will copy paste here. Let's see. It's giving me 11 matches, and that is right. I have 11 searches here. So it is able to identify. So this XPath is my XPath is right. Okay, so what I will do, I will first find all these elements, and from these elements I will click on this element. Okay, so what I will do is I will write driver dot find elements. I want to find all those elements which have an XPath. What is the XPath? This is my XPath. Whose XPath is this? Okay, and now what this find elements return? This returns a list of web elements. Okay, so I will save all these elements under a list that is of web element. I will make an object of list. Okay, import their files as well. Okay, it's okay. Now from this list I want to select my first element. Okay, first what I will do, I will first check how many elements are there present. So I will write system.println, that is list dot size. it will show me how many elements are there present first. I will save it and I will run it as a Java application. Okay, run it. Yes, it has opened the Mozilla Firefox window. Yes, it is navigating to yahoo.com. It has maximized the window. It has typed Selenium. Okay, now let's see how many elements it has returned. It has returned me 12 elements. Okay, and that is right. I have the 12 elements. Okay, now from this element I want to click on the first element. So what I will write, I will write list dot get index is to get the first element at index 0, and I want to click on it. Okay, and after typing this I will also include some thread dot wait, because that dot sleep, so that because after typing it's taking some time so that this page comes. Okay, so I will also use, after typing the Selenium search box, I will write some thread dot sleep. Okay, I will sleep for 5 seconds. I will include its exceptions, throw its exceptions, and I will close my window of the previous driver, and I will again run it as a Java application. Okay, it has navigated to yahoo.com. It has maximized the window. It has entered the Selenium. It is waiting for 5 seconds, and it has clicked. Okay, you see, it has clicked. So by using this start with function, we can make the XPath the dynamic XPaths. We can also use function which is known as contains. Start with verifies that the element is starting from it. Contains means that element having the contains in it. That is, it is similar to the start with, but contains can be anywhere in the string. Okay, that so that the XPath will be asterisk contains. Okay, the ID is, and if I say, suppose of, if I skip the UI part, U here, okay, and I will copy this. Contains can be in the middle of this, it don't needs to be starting, so that I have skipped the Y here and the element under it. Copy this and finding the how many XPaths I'm getting, elements I'm getting. Okay, I will paste it here. Okay, and enter it. Yes, it's fine, uniquely finding. Okay, now if I go here and comment this, and lets me find all the elements with this contains XPath web element. Okay, that is list. I will find all the elements. Yeah, okay, find all the elements by XPath which contains the contains function. Okay, now I will save this and I will run this as a Java application, and it should also work. Okay, it has launched the browser. It is navigating to yahoo.com. has maximized the window. It's still loading. Yes, it has maximized. It has typed Selenium, waiting for 5 seconds. It has opened and it is waiting for 5 seconds and it has clicked. Okay, so we have seen that every time the XPath generating is different here at the end, but we have developed our XPath that is dynamic. Okay, we don't care that what the XPath we are getting at the end, any number we get. So that's the way we are getting the dynamic XPath, the XPaths which are generated at the runtime. These are not static. This ID is generated upon the runtime. Okay, thank you friends.